And now we're live. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your homie and rap god Fantasy A here. Welcome to Fantasy A's Fantasyastic Shout Off podcast series. This is a pilot episode that y'all been waiting for and here. So, anyway, thank y'all for joining and everything else. And shout out to all the people from Seattle Hip Hop for all your support and everything and all the hustles I've been posting they look out for. So, anyway, this pilot episode is about my life. The topic's about my life and what I've been up to, and there are other topics coming up too soon. So, anyway, let's get it started, y'all. Well, I was born and raised in Seattle, and I'm 26 years old, and I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome at age 3, which is I didn't expect. That my doctor told me it was really serious. And I started freaking out when I found out I have Asperger's. So, anyway, that's how I am. So, anyway, like, this is why I love my life is so important that y'all should know, because it's really, really important. Because some of my family members are from Seattle, some are from Arkansas, New Orleans, everywhere else. So, and usually I feel a bit uncomfortable when people talking differently about my disability. That makes me uncomfortable. And also my life, when I was younger, I used to get spanked a lot. I don't want to tell y'all in the podcast because I want my cousins to hear it. So anyway, and usually it takes me time to get it out there. And my dad is an alcoholic, which I don't like because it kind of affects my disability and everything else. So anyway, and my mom, I love her so much. She doesn't want me to tell her about herself because she wants to keep it to myself. She wants to keep it to herself and everything else so nobody would know it. So, anyway, I'm going to tell you guys about my life and how I feel about that. And when I was in middle school, I used to have no friends. None of those people want to be my friend because they don't know me well because of my disability. And I'm different than them, and that's why they want me to like keep going and find someone else that'll be my friend who has the same disability as me. To be honest, guys, I like to be friends with people with disabilities, but it makes me a little bit uncomfortable because there's the same disability as me, and I prefer. I'm more like a regular type of person. I have mild Asperger's, not the worst. I'm way smarter than them, and that's how I am, you guys. And to be honest, you guys, I've been through this before, and it's hard for me to be in the same room as people with disabilities are, and be at a different room with people without disabilities. And I want to be that person without disabilities. And in an alternate universe, if I have no autism, I would be graduating college at age 24 or age 22 or around there, and I have a associate's degree and a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. But me, I'm okay of where I am, you know. And it's kind of tough to have autism, you know, because it's really, really, really hard. Because my speech is kind of messed up. You know, I talk a bit too fast. And I like talking with people, be more social and everything. And yeah, so I'm just a human being, y'all. Don't say that I'm poor, rich, or anything because that will make it more dividable. So I'm just a human being that wants to put myself out there and tell people of what I do and everything else. And I just I can talk about it so y'all get to know about my personal life. And back in the days, I used to got scammed almost 3 times already because I almost fell for it when some people that took advantage of me that I don't know gave me those fake checks, and I shouldn't have accepted them, so I don't have to worry about owe them back that much money, because those people out there, they don't know what they're doing. They do some illegal stuff that they shouldn't do. And my grandfather, from my mom's side, was a victim of fraud. It happened to him too, to be honest, y'all. And I should have warned my grandfather of not taking those bad checks, but he fell for that. So remember, y'all, be careful when you accept fake checks. You never know, you might end up like me, my grandfather, and someone I know too, that I've known for a long time. So don't fall for that. And it's because people knows how nice I am, but for long I will not be nice for long because people just took it seriously, like how nice I am and everything else and all those things like that. And and yeah, and also I started making music back in 2013. I started learning to rap at 2009 when I'm still in high school and still have no friends, but I have a few friends who cares about me, look after me when I'm in school. I was in school, so and everything else. And so yeah, like it's hard for me to make friends because I'm trying to learn to make new friends, but it didn't do well so far. It didn't do well back then because because like I don't know how to make friends, and they don't like when I make them uncomfortable, when I get too close to them, and everything else. And yeah, and I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you else why I made them uncomfortable. It's just something I don't want y'all to hear about. So anyway, yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. It's kind of hard to make new friends these days, and back in the past, and because they're not interested of you, they're not interested of me, and not interested of what they do and everything else and all those things. But so yeah, like anyway, if your friend doesn't want to be your friend anymore, just go keep moving on, and just like it's just a friend just felt sad inside that they met you by mistake or something, don't know what they're doing, or something just came to them that made them like walk away from your friendship and everything else. So anyway, so yeah, it's something that we have to learn about and look out for, y'all, and that's how it is, you. So anyway, and so what else? What else should we talk about? Shall we? Yeah, back in 2012, I write books. I write novels about my life of being autistic. And also, I wrote a second book, which is called Life in the World of Gay Fabins, which is about two of my friends that saved the world after that terrible windstorm hits in Seattle that wiped out the entire male population except for female, which is a crazy book. And that's a weird idea I came up with because Gabe and Sage told me to write about it. So you know what I mean, y'all. You know what I mean. So anyway, so so anyway, so the female asked, "Where's the male go? Where all the males go? Oh my God, got wiped out by this terrible windstorm. Oh my God." So anyway, that's how the female felt in the fictional story. Except it's a fictional story. It's not in real life or anything. So anyway, and Gabe and Sage are my real life friends. I went to school with them at the center school back in 2010 and had classes with them in the past. You know how it is. So anyway, so yeah, like I always like to think some funny thoughts and make people laugh, and they think I'm funny and I'm silly. That's how my mom thinks that I'm silly, because I said those things that impress people, and they think I'm silly and I'm funny and everything else. I like to make up things that makes people laugh and everything else. And so yeah, yeah. And also, the things that I don't like is when people make fun of my disability, make fun of me, some haters and criticism, because that makes me upset and irritated and everything else. If people don't like to be ignored, I was trying to say hello, but they don't listen. So I just it got me so angry, and I will do something that I shouldn't do. I don't want to tell it on here because I don't want to be, violent or anything. So anyway, but everything's okay. It was in the past. It happened 10 years ago, and I used to get suspended from high school a long time ago, and it was over with. It's just something I did that got me suspended, and I shouldn't did, and that's why I can't stay in that school for long. That's why I went to the center school. The school I used to go to is Cleveland High School, and it's an okay school. All the teachers are fine, except they gave me some problems sometimes. I can't mention their names because they will find out about it and they don't appreciate it. So I was gonna tell you about that. And also, one of the friends that wants me to check with them, wants to check with me, is Joe Wellman. And we know each other for almost 11 years, and he knows how much of a good friend I am and everything else. And he just want to like talk with me and see how I am and everything else. So I just want to give a shout out to Joe Wellman for being an awesome friend. But we've been through some stressful times. Sometimes he's acting like a man child sometimes, which I shouldn't bring up to him because he will not like it when I tell it to him. I just gotta keep it to myself, And like, yeah, to be honest, y'all, Joel's just like, he's trying to like be a good person so he can make up his mistakes, and he's trying to get a job in the community. He's working right now, and he stays out in Buckley at the Rainer School, and yeah, but I care about him, and he cares about me too. That's why I like Joel as a friend, and he's one of my best friends I ever known. And also, I also have another homie that I hang every day. His name is Zen the Martian. Call himself LG, but I call him Zen because I want people to recognize that he's also a local rapper. That he raps too, and I'm helped him out that to put his music out there. And also, y'all, I self promote. I self promote outside of social media. I'm the one that creates the flyers about my music and all the shows I booked and everything else. And yeah, so that's what I do. I put my flyers out in public, and hundreds of people recognizes me through my flyers, and they call out my name. Fantasy, hey, is that you? And I said, yes, that's me. I wish I had said. I should have said, I'm just a person who likes to have some fun. But I just couldn't hide it because people just really want to know who I really am. If I'm really Fantasy A, I just say it anyways. So anyway, and people wants to know who Zen the Martian is. He's also a local rapper too, and he wants to be recognized too. And please be honest, y'all. Do not make fun of his face because he doesn't appreciate it. I like the way his face is, so yeah. So respect his face, please, if you see him. And please come buy his album called Emperor State of Mind on Bandcamp if you're interested. So anyway, and also, yeah, and I started have my own merch back in 2017, and it's the idea from Len Enders, one of the fans, loyal, huge fans that live in Ballard from Port Townsend that's been seeing my posters in 2015 or 14. And yeah, that's how he found out about my flyers, and he just met me in 2016, 3 years ago, and he told me about this guy named Ray Jackson that called himself AK-47. He's a rapper from Port Townsend, and he's originally from California, but he's been living in Port Townsend for almost 25 years. And the problem is, guys, he didn't get enough notice because, I don't know what's up with those folks. They never heard of AK-47. So if you know any radio stations that want to know about AK-47, just let me know or contact Ray Jackson on Facebook and let them know. Come check out his stuff. His stuff is on SoundCloud and YouTube. Look up Big HMW Official, and that'll pop up to the YouTube page. He also has a SoundCloud. Look up BIGHMW and just keep sharing, and he'll be more noticed before he calls it quits at the end of 2019, which I don't want because I've been playing, to be honest, guys, I've been playing with AK-47 for almost 2 years now, and he knows all about the hustles I did and everything, and he raps really good. He's a call himself heavy metal warrior, and yeah, and Len Enders know him really well, and also I just lost one of my fans who passed away in March, and his name was Jared Bramson. He was a great fan, and I miss him peacefully, and we met 2 times last year at Port Townsend, He's the one that books shows for me, AK-47, and other artists too. And those are the two last shows I've seen him, Jared. So I love you, Jared. I'm gonna miss you very much. R.I.P. So, and there's a song that's his tribute. It's gonna be coming soon in the next month in July. So look out for it, you guys. Just look out for it. So, and also, how can I handle criticism? How I can handle criticism is like I'll pretend that the internet trolls are not there. And if they say something bad about me or comment on the recent post I posted on my fan page or my personal page, I'm just gonna maybe like delete them or screenshot them. So I will send it to the contact support so they would know what this person said on my page. And I pretend, and I'll be sure not to reply their comment because they will keep talking, keep attacking my post and everything else. That's what we have to deal with, y'all. Internet trolls are bad people and they have sad lives. That's the reason why they talk like that, and they have nothing else to do in their lives than trolling people online. And because they have no better things to do than, like, trolling people, do better things, do music and everything else. And I would never let the trolls make me stop rapping and everything else. So I'll just gotta keep that going and, try to do my best to get that done with. So yeah, y'all, this is what it's about. So anyway, you guys, so yeah, I've been doing music for all my life, and I do everything to make people happy. And when I put up a poster and when I see a person come up and read my flyer, I was really, really, really embarrassed, or I was really, really happy that person look at my flyer and see who I'm about. So anyway, if y'all see my flyers, you know that I was there. And yeah, and shout out to Kyle Campy and all other people through Vermilion Art Gallery, Wisdom, Diana Adams, and everyone else, so that they supported me and everything else. And I do giveaways on t-shirts, Fantasy Loves Me t-shirts, and Fantasy Loves Me dresses. And if you guys see people wearing their Fantasy Loves Me gear, you'll know that my face is everywhere. So yeah. And also, I'm gonna start collab with PSA, known as Popstar Archie, soon, and Do Normal, Seattle's best rapper. She made it through the NPR, The Stranger, and me. I made it through The Stranger back in 2015 when I met with JJ, who was booking shows at Blue Moon Tavern. I performed all shows from 2014 through now, and everyone enjoyed my set and everything else. And I met Sato Slim. He met me through my flyers, I guess, through Instagram, and that's how it is. So anyway, the next topic, we'll talk about low turnouts at shows. I'm going to tell you guys why we have the low turnouts this year. It's because people don't feel like coming out to support anymore because, I don't know, they're like too tired to go out late night shows, and they don't want to get into like being jumped on or anything else like that. They've been working a lot, they've been hustling, making money, and they might have like went to the shows that they planned months ago. That's what I would have did. I would have promoted that months ago when I booked that show. It's just people just don't feel like coming out and support because they have things going on that they think of they have to take care of and everything else, but they still care about me and they want to see me succeed. I have to succeed, y'all, and they don't want me to quit or anything because that make me look bad and make me look bad too. So anyway, that's why we talk about low turnouts, because low turnouts are bad. And if you don't want to do low turnouts, if you booked shows like 5 months ago, you probably would have started promoted like a week after you booked it. If they get the ticket link together and everything. So anyway, and I'll get the flyer created and get that going, so people would know what we have going on and they can mark their calendars, and they can start coming and that'll be a huge turnout, and it turned out to be a good show. That's what Sato Slim told me in the last video chat meeting, private meeting. So yeah, that's how low turnouts are. Instead of that, if you guys try to book shows that people didn't show up, everything, you know what you should do? Focus on make more music, new music, and release music videos, and maybe self-promote your album out in the streets so people can check you out. And if you want people to buy your album, just wait patiently. It's just they have some financial problems. They need to save up their money to go on vacation. And that's why I've been trying to remind people to buy my Fancy Loves Me stickers. And so far, I sold 8 stickers. And it's available on Bandcamp and eBay. So if you want to buy one, just go ahead and get one. So anyway, yeah, so very soon I'll be collaborating with other artists, and my new album's gonna be great, y'all. It's called A Kid from Emerald City. So this album's gonna be way better than my previous album, so believe me, y'all, it's gonna be a great one. So anyway, that's all for today, and thanks y'all for listening to the podcast. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more of my updates and more podcast episodes. And stay tuned for the next episode when we do come up with more topics like this. So anyway, y'all, have a fantasyastic day. And also hit me up on my fan mail if you have anything to send me or anything else like that, and let your friends know. They feel free to subscribe to my account too. And also, please subscribe to my other 2 friends' channels, Princess Neela and Zen and Martian as well. So anyway, y'all, again, thanks for listening and watching. And my motto to give y'all to remember is to be yourself, be inspired, and be respectful. Peace, much love. Love you guys. Thanks for your support, and see y'all next time.